Good morning, students. In previous class, we have discussed the different parts present in plants. In plants, roots, stem, leaves, flowers, and fruits. And fruits are the parts present in plants. Okay, children. In previous class, we have also discussed roots and stem. Roots and stem. Now we are discussing about leaves. Leaves. Leaves are the another important part of plants. Leaves are the another important part of plants. In our surroundings, different types of plants are present. Children, in our surroundings, different types of plants are present. In all these plants, the leaves are different in sizes and shapes. Children, in different plants, the leaves of the size and shapes are different. Okay, children? So, leaves are the important parts in plants. Leaves are the important parts in plants because leaves can prepare the food material in the plants. So, leaves are known as natural food factories of the world. Natural food factories. Natural food factories of the world. Because leaves can prepare food material in the presence of sunlight. Okay, so plants are the producers of the world. Plants are the producers of the world, food producers of the world. Children, we know that leaf contains mainly three parts. They are, first one is leaf base, petiole, and lamina. Children, in every leaf, mainly three parts are present. They are leaf base, petiole, and lamina. These three are the main important parts. Okay, children, we can draw the picture of one leaf. See, children, this is a stem. So, this is a leaf. Children, this is a picture of leaf. In this leaf, which part is known as lamina? Which part is known as petiole? Which part is known as leaf base? See, children, the leaf is attached to a stem. The attached part of the stem, the leaf is attached to a stem. So, the attached point of the stem is known as leaf base. Above the leaf base, A stalk-like structure is present above the leaf base. A stalk-like structure. This is stalk-like structure. The stalk-like structure is known as petiole. Petiole is a stalk-like structure. It connects the lamina and leaf base. Above the petiole, there is a green colored surface is present. It is known as lamina. These three are the main parts present in every leaf. Okay, children. This is leaf base. The stalk-like structure is known as petiole. The entire leaf surface is known as lamina. Okay, children. The leaf lamina. See, children, this is a leaf lamina. The leaf lamina usually consists of midrib, veins. These are veinlets. See, children, the leaf lamina usually contain three types of lines on the surface of the leaf. Leaf lamina contain three types of lines. These lines are known as veins. Veins are mainly three types. What are they? First one is midrib. Second one is veins. Third one is veinlets. These three are the different types of lines present on the surface of the leaf. See, children. So, the long vein present on the middle of the lamina is called midrib. It is midrib. Okay, children. The branches arising from the midrib. These are the branches arising from the midrib. These branches are known as veins. Okay, children. And fine divisions arising from the veins. These fine divisions are known as veinlets. So, children, the leaf lamina usually consists of a midrib, veins and veinlets arranged in the form of a network. Okay, children. These lines on the leaf. See, children, this is a leaf. So, in this leaf, the entire green colored part, this part is known as lamina. This is a stalk. This is a stalk-like structure. So, this is known as petiole. This is the leaf base. Okay. On the surface of the leaf, there are some lines are present. These lines are, see, children, these are the lines. These lines are called veins. At the middle of the leaf, there is a long vein present. long vein present. So this vein is known as midrib. Okay, midrib. The branches arising from the midrib. See children, these are the branches arising from the midrib. These branches are known as veins. Veinlets are the branches also arised from the veins. See children, there are very fine lines are appeared on the surface of the leaf. They are arising from the veins. So these small fine lines are known as veinlets. See children, this is midrib. These are known as veins. The fine lines are known as veinlets. So the arrangement of veins in the lamina is called venation. The arrangement of veins in the lamina is known as venation. What is the importance of venation in leaf? Children, what is the importance of venation? Venation acts as a skeleton. Venation acts as a skeleton. Of the leaf. Venation acts as a skeleton of the leaf and it gives a shape. Venation gives a shape and support. Okay children, what is venation? The arrangement of veins in the lamina is called venation. What is the importance of venation? Venation acts as a skeleton of the leaf and venation gives a shape and support of the leaf. Children, in plants, in leaves, mainly two types of venations are present. Venations are mainly classified into two types. Okay children. Okay. How many types of venations are present? In leaves, mainly two types of venations are present. They are, first one is reticulate venation. And second one is parallel venation. In plants, mainly two types of venations are present. They are, first one is reticulate venation and second one is parallel venation. Okay children, these two are discussing in next class. Okay children, thank you.